exciting is it?
Oh,
Who's kissing me?
Now, I didn't know if I would get you.
Hey, Luke!
How are you, darling? I'm good. How are you?
This is Sophia Maria. This is Luke.
Hi, Sophia.
I'm sorry. This is Access Hollywood.
Access Hollywood.
Welcome. How are you, darling?
later.
Okay, see you, sweetie.
Oh, we love you.
Luke Perry moved in with our family when he first came to LA. He's my friend, my brother, my sister Alexis's best friend. They were really good friends. And he lived in my mom's back house and he would fix her washing machine. He's like such a cool person, such a right-on guy. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's a great story.
I was lucky I had a boyfriend at the time. Otherwise, I would have had a big crush on Luke.
Do you have a crush on Luke?
I don't even know him.
I don't know who he was talking about. He was obviously talking about Luke Perry or someone else.
You, baby, you. Life for you off the set is,
Boring, quiet.
is it? Okay. Are you prepared to go back into the teen idol status now?
Nope.
Yeah. How are you gonna handle it? I mean,
Never thought, I don't know, I don't think about it. I don't worry about it.
because when you first started, it catapulted you into that category. Now you're married, you're a whole different...
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, when you're working all the time, you don't have time to stop and think about how you're being perceived. So I just don't really have too much of a mechanism for worrying about that. But Arnold does. He does. He does that. I just try to sit down, tell no lies, you know.
Is it difficult for you to get back into the grind of doing an hour-long drama?
I like it. No, I like it. I'm a film animal. I like to be on the set. And sometimes, you know, there will be nights during the week, I'm sure, when I come home and I bitch about having been there all day. But I can't wait to get back the next day.
Cool.
So what's next for you then, besides not appearing on 90210?
I don't know. It's election season, and it's kind of got my attention. So I'm thinking about maybe getting out there and doing something about it. Although sometimes I think actors detract more than they help in the political process. But I want to go to Ohio and see what's going on there. It's an important state in the election this year, and it's where I'm from. I know some people, so I'd like to go and see.
You're in Ohio.
Columbus.
Oh, okay.
I'm from
Went to Denison.
North. You went to Denison?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great campus.
It is a
That's in
beautiful
Granville,
campus. In Granville, Ohio.
Yes. My brother went to baseball camp there. And I remember dropping him off and thinking, yeah, this is a cool place. I wouldn't mind going here. There's a lot of good schools in Ohio.
Oh, there's tons of them.
You know,
Kenyon, Denison, Oberlin.
Kenyon, Denison,
Oulu.
Oberlin. Okay, but those are all like private, expensive little schools that
Miami,
you're talking
Ohio.
about. I'm going to go to Miami of Ohio and take part in the political thing that's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But because Ohio has so many schools, there's so many young people there. That's why it's a political, very fertile political ground, I think. You can reach a lot of young minds and young voters.
Well, the vote is all about the young vote this election.
Yeah, and Ohio has a very interesting process where you can register to vote and then cast your ballot right there at the same time. And I think the object of the upcoming initiative is to go to all these colleges, get these kids to register, and then have them cast the vote right there.
You know, Luke's an absolute joy to work with. He always has been. You know, obviously Luke and I have worked together numerous times, as I'm sure you know, over the last 20 years. And we've been great friends for the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's like Lethal Weapon. You know, and I'm Danny Glover, and he's, well, you know what I mean.
Both of you are great actors. I looked at Luke's bio. This is what it says for your non-entertainment professions. Paver, cook, chauffeur, doorknob factory worker, video store employee, shoe salesman, hotel employee, construction worker.
Done them all.
Really?
Yeah.
Doorknob factory worker, when was that?
When I first moved out here, and I lived in Anaheim for a while, and I was living, I lived in this motel on Beach Boulevard, and I got a job at this factory through a temporary employment place, and it was the brass plating of doorknobs and hardware on an assembly line, you know, dipping them into these chemicals and taking them out and dipping them in, and I did that for about a week, and factory work is not for me.
Is it true that you were Freddie Bird, the high school mascot, back in the day?
If by in the day you mean when I was in high school, yeah, I was our high school mascot, and which meant that I wore a suit not unlike the San Diego Chicken, you know, with the big foam head and the feet and stuff like that. And I would go to football games and do wheelies on my dirt bike and just stuff to just generally
Wheelies?
entertain the crowd. Yeah, it was cool. I had, yes. If you think about it, there's no way they would ever let anyone do that now. But back in the day, I did, and I once rode a helicopter into the football game.
I was reading where it was talking about that you were kind of been a little bit out of the spotlight because you've been just leading your life, and you said coaching a lot of Little League. What kind of coach are you? Are you the yeller? Are you the teacher? Competitor?
The yeller, the teacher. Sometimes you can teach through yelling, but no, I'm not. I'm not much of a yeller. I never really cared if we won. I liked when the kids had a good time, and hopefully they did. But it was fun. It was great. I probably had more fun than they did.
Have you ever been thrown out of a game? Come on.
Not as a coach.
As a player?
Not as a coach. As a player, I can remember being ejected, and you know, sorry about that.
Do you think Alice and Hermione are the only women in Riverdale? Oh, we're just scratching the surface. Come on. Riverdale is highly populated by women. Yeah.
Riverdale, and I noticed you're not on social media, but also I don't see you in a lot of their videos when KJ's creeping up on Mark Consuelos and little zoomy videos. How do you manage to stay out of that stuff, for the most part?
I just tell KJ, don't do that. Don't film me. I do not presume to have any answers for social media or I have no idea why that stuff is, it's not relevant in my life, so I don't participate in it.
So they don't zoom in on you, and they don't, nothing.
Not that I'm aware of. The thing I love about this character is it is the reality that he is grounded in. He loves this kid, and there's nothing he won't do for his son. That's so appealing to me.